Hi, I'm Pastor Caleb. Welcome to A Little Short and Sweet. This week we're going to make garlic fried eggs and sauteed kale with onions and smoked oysters. A delicious, complicated flavor to get your day started. It's going to be fantastic. I've been looking out in the world these days and just seeing what's out there, noticing how things are starting to change, aren't they? Climate change. It's kind of a wild thing. You see out there and you're thinking fires and floods and hurricanes, oh my! And the virus, oh my! Everything's so complicated, isn't it? It's all so complex. You just want to take a break. Maybe we should. Maybe we should take a break from it. Take all this stuff and just push it aside. Take that climate change and push it aside. Deal with some other day. I think we will. Get this right out of here. Take these onions. Take this garlic. And just get it out of here. Perhaps we should do something a little different this time, huh? Maybe we should start with something a little lighter, a little more fun, a little more enjoyable, sweet even. Yes, I'm talking about cookies. Let's make cookies. Forget the real breakfast. We're going straight to dessert, everybody. And this time, we're going to dive straight into the terribly deadly allergy of peanuts, peanut butter cookies. And since I don't suffer from anaphylactic shock, I love their complex flavor and texture in this robust little cookie, especially in the fall. Now, let's get started. First off, let's get the oven going at 350 degrees. All right, looks like we're started. And now we're going to need a few items. We're going to need a mixing bowl. We'll need a pair of spoons. A fork. A measuring cup. Now I like the 2-cup measuring cup. You can get it all there in one go. A wooden spoon or a spatula. I'm going for the spatula. We'll also need a sheet pan. Look at that. And let's cover that in some parchment paper. Now, the ingredients are easy. So are the ratios. We're going to have 1 egg, 1 cup of sugar, half white, half brown. We'll need some peanut butter as well. 1 cup peanut butter and just a dash of some baking soda. Help it rise just a little bit. Give it that extra oomph. All right. Well, we're ready to go. I like to start off right here. Let's get that sugar in. Brown sugar first. Brown sugar first because we want to pack it down in there. We're going to need half a cup. Now I recommend a delicious Madagascar sugar. Brown sugar, so delicious. What makes it brown sugar? A lot of people don't know. Molasses. Oh, delicious molasses right in your sugar. There we go, that's about a half a cup. And now, we'll go to the white sugar. Put that on top. We don't have to pack the white sugar. That's right, it's just like when you're dealing with concrete or something, or any sort of stone. There's 1 cup, okay. Here's another little, just for added sweetness. And now, the peanut butter. We'll just go ahead and pour that right in, all the way up to 2 cups. So that gives us that other cup we want. And then I also give it a little hint more there. Clean that up. Now that is the start of some delicious cookies right here. Go ahead and scrape that all out of there into the bottom of your mixing bowl. That's gonna be great. Now 1 egg. I break it on a flat surface. I never use the edge of my bowl. I don't want to shove those little shards into the egg itself. So there, a nice flat break. Here we go. Not one shell. There we have it. And just a pinch some baking soda. There we go. Now we want to combine this well. Isn't it funny? All these different components and ingredients. Yeah, every little bit mixed in there. I know a lot of people these days are nervous. Oh, I don't want to get co-mingle with all these different weird ingredients out there. Oh no. But I'm telling you, it's good. It's good to do. I mean, where does the sugar end and the egg begin, you know? Well, it doesn't matter. What matters in the end here is that we're making cookies. You know, I like to think all these ingredients came from someplace different out there. Oh, Ohio's where those peanuts came from. Madagascar is where we got that sugar. And a chicken. A chicken helped make cookies today. Look at that. Now we're all mixed up. That's looking pretty good, isn't it? Simple ingredients right there. And a crunchy peanut butter too. That way you get a little extra crunch in there. All right, now we're ready to plate this all up. Here we go. We got our cookie sheet out with our parchment. And we're gonna grab our 2 spoons. This is where these come in handy. Now I like to use the 2 spoons. Keeps my fingers from not being so messy. Now you can do this. You try to make even balls of cookie dough in each corner about the size of your spoon. Now, try as you might to make them all the same. They're never going to be the same. No, they're all going to be different, unique, and that's okay. In fact, maybe it's wanted. Maybe that's what we want. We don't want every one of them to be exactly the same. No, we want these to be individuals. That's right. Each one of them an individual. Try as you might. You can't make them all the same. And you get these spoons going together, and you're just working them 1 spoon inside the other. God, it can sort of sound like a sword fight if you do it right. 2 entities trying to make another into a form of its liking. Boy, happens all the time. Yeah, always things pushing and pulling you. You know, I am going to try to sort these out so that we have enough room for all the cookies on here. It looks like I was getting a little carried away, but it is important to have space between them. A little social distancing here for your cookies. It's not because of disease, or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe one of these cookies has cooties, and if you're too close, when they're in the oven, they'll melt together, and they'll spread cooties to the other one. So you want enough space that they each can spread out themselves. Yeah, everybody wants just enough space to be themselves, but everybody still wants to be a cookie. I know I've wanted to be a cookie before. Ooh. Boy, if I could be that sweet and bring that much pleasure to people, wouldn't that be great? Here we're getting down to the last bit of cookies here. How many do I have? Let's count them. I got 5, 10, 13. Wow, 13 cookies. And that looks like about all we have room for. So, now, here's where some of that magic happens with the fork. This is what makes a peanut butter cookie a peanut butter cookie. It's that crosshatch. Now, I got a little glass of water here, and I dip my fork in. That's just so the cookie doesn't stick to the fork very much. Now, we're going to do crosshatches across here. Now, again, look, you can see how each one of these is becoming unique again. All the cross hatching you do is never be the same. So look, see, I got a little sticky there. Get a little water on there, and now I'm not sticky anymore. There you have it. Now we're just pushing these down to help them in a direction, help them sink down in a direction that we want. Look at that. Now, does that start to look like peanut butter cookies? And now we're going to top it all off. One last thing, a little bit of salt. Now, I recommend the coarser, flakier salt, the better, but we don't have that here. We have pink Himalayan salt. Oh yes, all the nice pink things. And it is very high in sodium. So we're just doing a small sprinkling on top of each one. Why don't we mix this in to the cookie batter? Well, it's because we want the salt to hit your tongue differently than the rest of the cookie. So it feels like a unique flavor on top. Now, looks like we're ready to go in the oven. Pretty simple, wasn't it? Right here, we're at a high-mid sheet right there, high-mid rack. I'm gonna close that up, and we're gonna be back here in 13 minutes to look at those cookies. 13, that's a baker's dozen. Look at that, fresh cookies in the oven. Oh, can't wait. I know, you've got to wait till the timer goes off, but I just can't help it. If you're like me, you've been sitting here the whole time just waiting for these cookies to be done. I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna open it up. Oh, they look fantastic. Oh, look at that. Look at those golden brown, beautiful, beautiful peanut butter cookies. And we're gonna just set these down. Now here's where you gotta be careful. First, I need to get myself a spatula. Now we gotta put these cookies down somewhere for them to cool. We don't want them to cook too much longer. That's for sure. Now, ideally, you would have a cooling rack, but we don't have one of those. I don't cook cookies all the time, but we're gonna put them right onto the cutting board. But see how soft and delicate they are. Ooh, yeah. Oh, there's the timer. All right, see how soft and delicate they are. Each one of these a little different. Ooh, see, I'm just smashing it a tiny bit. You gotta be careful now. You gotta be real delicate with them at this point. Oh, that one's coming apart. Ooh. Now, there's some of you who are pizza people. You might have experience with this a little more than the others. Oh, there we go. It's just a quick slide off like that. Seems to be the key here. Just like a pizza. Hey, come on and get your pizza. Yeah, there we go. All right, here, come on, bring it across. Oh, just set them all down right on the cutting board. That way they'll cool. And now it's time for an excruciating 7-minute wait as we wait for these to cool down. Luckily we didn't break, well, we broke one, but notice they're all different, all unique little cookies there. Isn't this wonderful? Such a delight. We just go ahead and went for the sweet stuff today. We'll be back in 7 minutes. Not a moment too early, you'll ruin them. They're soft and they'll crumble right apart, but if you wait, they're gonna be delicious. Oh, they look delicious, don't they? Oh, they look so good. I can't wait. I know I'm supposed to wait for that buzzer, but God, it's so hard to do, isn't it? I mean, I think they're done. Just, yeah, they're moving on their own. I can lift them up a little without them crumbling. All right. You know, I'm just gonna take them all, and I'm gonna kind of stack them together in the middle. I just love the way a tower of cookies looks. Just, you know, maybe you want to make one tower. Just get them all up there high, flying. Well, there's my alarm. There we go. The timer went off. We're a little early, but that's all right. Here's that one that's broken. Oh, you know what? I'll eat that one first. All the way up. Look at that tall stack of cookies. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? You just want to grab one right off the top. You know, wasn't it great? Today we decided, forget it. We're just gonna skip the hearty meal. We're gonna go right past it. We're gonna push everything aside, all that stuff. We're just gonna deal with it some other time. And we're gonna go right for the good stuff today. And boy, am I glad we did. Here we go, a little time that we took today, just a few minutes really, to make Pastor Kaleb's peanut butter cookies.
Oh, what's wrong?
They taste like garlic.
Ew.
Oh no.
What?
I had all the garlic and onions on the cutting board. Oh, I didn't wipe it down. Aaron. Well, I guess if you don't deal with the serious stuff, or at least cleaning up after it, it's gonna ruin all the good stuff eventually. I'm Pastor Kaleb. This has been a little short and sweet.